Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, hello viewers. Welcome to our English talk show with me Ika Musdalifa as your host today. Well, don't forget our motto. Today is better than yesterday and tomorrow is better than today. Well, that's our motto. Well, in this occasion, we have special guests. I'm not alone. Let's meet with our guests. Oh, before that, I will tell you what's the topic we will talk about. It's about high quality of education. All right, let's meet our guest, Mr. Jasman Luasin. Idi, you can introduce yourself to viewers.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jasman. The complete name is Jasman Luasin, and I'm very lucky today that I feel very respected to be a special guest of our program this afternoon. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Jasman Luasin, MED, is a foundation president and also a foundation president in Al-Azhar Islamic School Makassar and also a lecturer. Well, let's talk more about high quality of education. Maybe, Mr. Jasman, you can tell the viewers what is education means for you.
Well, that's a nice question. Since we are now very seriously handled in education, especially in Al-Azhar Islamic School.
Yeah.
So let me start with very simple definitions of what is education. So education is actually something or an activity given to our students, whether in a formal or informal way, that is to educate them or to teach them or to train them, to give them examples of how to become someone you like. So that is exactly what we mean by to educate or education. Yeah, and of course it can be bring down to a more specific definitions about education into a more practical things. Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So education means whether it's formal or informal,
Yes,
it's one of
exactly.
a special need for
Yes.
all of people, especially young learner or children to have to train themselves,
Yeah.
to have a quality of their self.
Yes,
All
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's move to the next questions.
Yes, please.
Of course, we have many factors
Yeah.
to, let's say, the ingredients to become the quality of education successful in our institution. So perhaps you can tell the viewers the
Yeah.
essential factors that could be useful for high quality of education.
Well, before come to that specific questions, let's have a look at the first slide, please. Can we have a look at the first slide? Yeah. The next one, please. Next one, please. Yeah. So before we come to that, that you asking me about the ingredient that we need to have the high quality education. Let me once more try to make it more clear about what education is about. So education is simply not simply a content delivery system. Yeah. So sometimes when you meet people, for example, a teacher, what is actually the main duty of the teacher? and many teachers just say very simple way that just to transfer materials to our kids or to our children or to our students, and that is a very simple definition of education. So education is actually a system designed to have all our students or our children to reach their maximum potential to enter society as full, active, and productive citizen. So when we are talking about educations, in whether in informal or in a formal way, is actually how to prepare our students to lead the future, to become someone in order it will be useful not only for themselves, not only for their family, but more generally for the society, yeah, for their future life. So these are the main goal of education that has been decided by the United Nations actually. So all countries, I think, will base on their objectives of education on the goal of the United Nations about education.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we let's have a look at the next slide, please. Yeah. Can we have a look at the next slide, please? Yeah. Yeah.
The system of education, it means that before we need to achieve the
Yeah.
quality, we need to set the system first.
Yeah.
One of the system, it means that the teacher.
Mhm.
So the teacher not only deliver the material, but they need to pay attention more.
Mhm.
Yeah. To
Exactly, yeah.
to their students. So beside the teachers itself, what kind of factors that can support the high quality of education?
When you have a look at this slide, for example, essential ingredient for a successful education system. So in order to be able to reach the high quality education, there are some components that need to be considered and that need to be pay attention seriously on each of these items.
Yeah.
For example, the first one is the quality of the teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers should be well prepared, well trained, whether it is formal or informal way, with certain skills of how to educate their students. Yeah. So these are very important. That's why we have a program like teacher training program in each of the institutions, whether it is done by the private or by the government, the Department of Education. They have a program, so-called the teacher training program, because they realize that the role of the teacher to lead the educations in a high quality should be, I mean, they should have a good quality of teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next one is, for example, how you can create a good environment,
Okay.
school environment, because when students don't feel, safe in
Yeah.
the schools, or they don't feel quite free in
Yeah.
terms of doing something that what they like.
They also
of-
don't enjoy.
yeah, they will not enjoy it, and that's why we need to create a good environment for students to be able to improve to themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one is facility.
Facility.
Yeah, this is also very important because facility is something like complementary things that they need to support to learn something at schools. Yeah, especially something related to how to develop their talent, their habits, their hobby, for example.
Yeah.
Because that's why good schools should at least have a standard of facility.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next one is the involvement of the parents.
Okay.
Parents will take a very important role in supporting their kids, in the students, to be able to reach their goal in doing their formal education at schools. Yeah. So we have to have a good communication with parents.
With parents,
Yeah, we have to create atmosphere with parents so we can discuss anything, especially something related to the development of their children. Exactly, yeah. And if I might have some more, I would focus on the curriculum or the program.
Curriculum.
This is also very important because even if you have, for example, you have good quality of teachers, good facilities, but you don't actually have a well-prepared program, which is applicable, of course, then that will be useless. So then you have to have a good program for that, whether it is a program of curricula or extracurricular.
Extracurricular.
Yeah, because these two is very important in supporting the successful of the children in doing some their learning activity at school.
Okay.
And the last one, this is also very important, is a process.
The process.
Yeah, the process itself. Process means it involves everything actually, because a good process will certainly have a good product. Yeah, some people say process will determine product.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we have a good process in helping or in educating the students in the classroom at schools, for example, then we will be optimistic to have a good result, a good product.
A good quality.
Yeah,
of
good quality.
education.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Depend on the process.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's interesting. So we have many things to focus on when we want to create a good or great quality of education, like the teachers, the staff, environment, facility, the parents as well,
Okay, yeah.
and curriculum,
Yep.
and the very important is the process.
Yes,
We need to
exactly.
pay attention more that one of another could be in a good process so we can reach the quality of education that we want.
Yeah.
Okay, how about especially in Al-Azhar Islamic
Yeah.
School, what is the most facility that you really impress or you want to impress to maybe our viewers to know more about what the facility that could be great in Al-Azhar Islamic School Makassar, if maybe their sister or brother or their family join or school at Al-Azhar Islamic School Makassar.
Yeah. As we have already discussed before, that facility has a very important role in supporting to have a high quality of education at school. And that's why Al-Azhar are very concerned about these facilities. And as you can see now, of course, you are part of the member of the family in Al-Azhar.
Yeah.
Automatically, yes. And you can see how the foundations are very concerned about preparing a good facility.
Yeah.
Now, what we mean by good facility is not just like how much is it? I mean, what is the price of it? Is it expensive or what?
Yeah.
No, but most importantly, it's something related to how useful those facilities to increase the students' ability in learning. something at schools. So for example, teaching aids. Yeah. So the teachers should have something like a very useful aids in supporting them to teach their children, to teach their students at schools. What I mean is how those facilities will help them to understand, to observe materials when they are learning at schools, when they are learning with their friends, for example. And of course, simply, facility can mean just like first impressions.
Oh, yeah.
When you come to schools and you just look at how good is the building is, well, that is important, but I would put it not in number one. Yeah, so facility will be mainly would focus on how those facilities help the teachers to transfer their knowledge so that the students can understand the content of the lessons they are learning by using those facilities.
Okay.
So that's why in LSR we always discuss this with all the teachers, what kind of facilities they need in order to support them to deliver materials, yeah, to develop their students' skills in doing their learning process at schools.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So the very important to know more about the facilities of the school is not how much or how much the expensive things that you can get, but how to support them.
Exactly,
How to support them. So the facility could be important, but we focus on the usefulness.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Is that useful to our students or not? Yeah. But I
exactly.
heard that Al Azhar Islamic School Makassar has like a welfare program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell more to our viewers. What is that?
Yeah, student welfare program, we call it. As we know that this school is one of the inclusive schools, means that this school has run a program, what we call inclusive program. That means that not only what we call the normal students are expected to be here learning at this school, but also for those who has a special needs. Yeah.
Okay.
So the program that we have in this program is especially designed for the special needs students. Yeah. Because whether it is considered to be a normal or a special needs, they have the same right to be served, to be given a good quality of education. Yeah, but it is mostly on what kind of program which is suitable for every level of the students, because as we believe that all of us has the different capacity or ability or talent or habits. So that's why this program is specially designed for those who has a special needs, whether it is something related to your behavior or your slow, what we call slow learners.
Slow learners.
Yeah. So sometimes people, I mean, some students, they understand something more slowly rather than the other one. So then teachers should think of the best method, the best techniques in order to also understand the lesson, even if it is more longer time. It's more longer time to do so.
So we open to all people, to all children that they want to experience the education
Yeah.
in Al Azhar. So it's not, there is no limited of learner that they can apply it, but inclusive program is one of facility of Al Azhar Islamic School Makassar that special needs students can experience a better education in our school.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. And then the next question.
Yes, please.
So we already have like many factors like the teachers, the staffs, the facility, and the curriculum, and also the process. Can you like mention or choose the most important, one of the most important factors, or it cannot be separated, or all of those should be applied or should be implemented?
Well, as your questions force me to think one most important, and I would say it should be, the answer should be the human resources. In this case, teachers has the main role, because even if you have some very luxurious facilities, but if you don't have a good teachers how to apply those facilities, then it is useless. Well, sometimes people say not the gun, but the man behind the gun.
The man behind the gun.
The man behind the gun will make useful the gun is about. Even if you have a very modern gun, but you don't know how to operate the gun, then it's useful. It's no useful.
Yeah, useless.
Useless.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I have the very last question.
Yes, please.
In our meeting, how far these concepts that all of the factors that we already mentioned, how far is that already implemented in our system or our school, or do you have any suggestion or ideas to improve more the quality of education in Al Azhar Islamic School Makassar?
Yeah, of course. We always think of how to improve those factors that we already discussed about. And also, we have to think of the development of the science and technology outside, because sometimes we may think that we have already something here which is very useful, but then the science and technology outside is improving automatically, and sometimes you don't realize that it's already behind the science development. So we need to consider all those development outside, because, like for example, the use of technology, the use of IT, for example. Yeah, sometimes we believe on something, but then the development of the science and technology outside is so fast, and then we just realize that we need to adapt to those development. Otherwise, our students, will move faster than the teachers themselves, because probably they have already accessed it at home with their family. Yeah. And we at schools don't have that yet. Then the students might say, oh, that's something that I already know how to do that. So this is very important to be adapted to the development of the science and technology outside. So that's why we need to sit down together, all the members of these teachers and also the staff and the management, to evaluate the existence of what we have here in these schools.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jasman. Our very
welcome.
great thought about the quality of education. So to sum up our English talk show today, so the quality of education is something essential to all children to experience, whether it's informal or formal. So education is very important for all children. Yeah, and then to reach high quality of education, we have many factors that Mr. Jasman already told us about the teachers and the staff, the facilities of the school, also the parents, the curriculum, and the important is the process of all of that. Okay, well, if you are interested more about Al Azhar Islamic School Makassar, you can follow us on Instagram, and also you can find us on the website Al Azhar Islamic Makassar, Al Azhar School Islamic Makassar, Hertasning. Okay, you can find it on the website or on Instagram. Okay, well, I think that is all our English talk show today. I will see you next session. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.